Well, welcome back to the shed this time, and it's been good to hear from a few of you again after all this time. Lachlan 84 from Australia, in Melbourne, down under, among others. I may not be able to contact all of you because I have tried, and it says you cannot contact these people. So, Google moves in mysterious ways its patrons to piss off. Let me put it that way. But here is the Hanimex HRC5010 8-track receiver. We've gone up a few sizes tonight from the wonderful micro cassette deck that I showed you the other night. That really is something. It would have been perfectly adequate for what it was intended for, Walkman things, but alas, it was not to be. And in any case, of course, well, as we all know, it's all been eclipsed by MP3 players in it and all that sort of rubbish. Well, this thing is looking and sounding a lot better than it did do. The original rather drab, almost sort of sewage brown Formica has gone, because it was falling to bits anyway. And this is just about the only example of an audio thing I can think of where I've actually had to resort to using car body filler in order to get back these crisp, straight angles, because the casing was that bashed about. Poor old thing, it's obviously had a hard life. Yeah, bit like my cousin did. She had a sheltered life and a hard life. Bus shelters, tram shelters, air raid shelters. Vicar. Anyway, without further ado, doesn't sound as good as it should do because I'm not using speakers in cabinets, just a couple that I've rigged up here. You can see that one up there, and then there's another one over here somewhere. I know, naughty, I should do really, shouldn't I? But the electronic motor control is working very well indeed, as are the LED track lights. There's a common dropping resistance which is in series no matter which one of these is on, so they should be alright for a good few years. FM stereo light has been done the same, with a white LED and a dropping resistance. Haha, it certainly overloads those chinky speakers I've got it connected to, but to be fair, they're not in cabinets. Right, so we can now switch over to the radio and try FM stereo, and if I can find stereo station, there's radio 2. It's a bit weak because where I am, I'm at the bottom of a hill with the sea in front of me, and they don't come in too clearly.
The master arranger, composer and band leader to stars such as Frank Sinatra.
You make me feel They know he's filming it. He describes his role as a fly in the soup. When I grow old, the sun will come. A fine salad cream.
So this is just about ready to go home to its owner.
The music of Nelson Riddle. Tuesday the 13th of October, Hackney Empire. Go to the Radio 2 website now to buy tickets.
Bob Harris Country.
I really need a external aerial for this to make it sound really good. On the back, of course, the set has been retrofitted with electronic motor control, and that's what this knob here does. When set like so, that's normal. Turn it to the right faster, turn it to the left slower. You can see too the connections are in a bit of a state. I'll clean those before it goes home. But it should hopefully give the owner a few more years satisfaction. Badly needs a new playhead. Of course, with being an 8-track machine from the 70s, well, they're slightly rarer than an honest politician, aren't they? Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this look at the revamped, insofar as I can, HRC5010 by Hanimex. Where did the name Hanimex come from? Well, there's a thing for you. Back in the day, Philips products were sold under the Norelco name in North America. Don't ask me why. Somebody did tell me once, rather condescendingly, that it was in case the Americans got it confused with Philco. Philips? Philco? I don't think so. But there you go. But Hanimex was originally the UK distributor of Toshiba equipment. No wonder this thing's full of Japanese components and is made in Japan. And the build quality comes shining through, I can tell you that much. It is eminently fixable. Similar machines were manufactured under the name Amerex, and that's got me wondering whether in fact the present day Amerex firm that makes firefighting things like fire extinguishers and the like, fire alarms, is anything to do with it at all. It might just be another clone of Hanimex, which was itself a clone of Toshiba. And I bet there's some middle-aged fart like me somewhere in Osaka, Japan, who has a machine identical to this that has Toshiba on it. Anyway, enough of me being a sad old git. I'll see you all again soon, and I'm glad that some of you have rediscovered me, so to speak. I'm afraid I can't get in touch with some of you. I have tried it. It won't work. It comes up with a sort of red error thing that says I can't do it. Don't ask me why. Google Plus is quite beyond me. Why they couldn't keep it as simple as it used to be when we had the old star ratings videos and all this sort of thing years ago, I don't know. But then I'm getting old. Are we at the day centre yet, matron? Oh dear, is it the hospital? Believe me, it's only partly a jest. See you soon.